Well, I was reading somewhere, and I read that men are not supposed to show emotion. Men are not allowed to cry. Men are not allowed to show their negative emotions. Like when a man feels like amefikishwa mwisho na maisha, like he's in the corner, he's not allowed to speak out. He's termed as weak, and I don't know why the society depicts men in such a way. I don't know whoever sat down and came up with the notion that men should not feel emotional. Men are supposed to have it all in control. That does not define a man, because men are human beings like us. Men go through depression, men have bad days, men have what do we call them, dark days. Men also have dark auras, so we cannot dictate how they are going to feel about it. Like the society just sat down and came up with ati mwanaume hafai kulia, a man is not supposed to shed tears, mwanaume hafai kusema ameshindwa. Who said it? When a boy child goes to the parent and says, Mom, I feel like, hey, mimi shule ni ngumu, ataambiwa wewe ni mwanaume jikaze. But when a girl comes and says that, hey mom, mi maisha venye inanipeleka, and the mom will be soft or the dad will be soft, and they'll be like, no toto, you know, they'll bembeleza the girl. Yet mwanaume ataambiwa, wewe ni mwanaume. I mean, we are pushing our men into depression. The same case happens in households. Your man, honestly, anatoka kila asubuhi. You don't know what he goes through wherever he goes. He comes back in the evening, and you expect him to come back all smiley and in the mood for sex and you know, all jumpy. But little do we know that these men out here, they are fighting silent battles, honestly. And I don't get how we have so many agencies and groups and everything advocating for female against depression, pushing females to be strong, yet our boy childs tumewatupa kando. So your husband leaves in the morning and end a job, you think that he's having a very soft life, soft time, or a simple day, but in reality this man is anakapitia, and he comes in the evening and all you can do is shout and make demands. Then our men, because the society depicts that men should not come out as weak and they should not cry, what do? They hide behind the cocoon of smiles and looking all happy, and deep down wanaumia. That's what me, but I've talked to several, because my circle is 90% males, and you hear mtu anakwambia yeye when he's in the shower he lets it all out. Akiwa peke yake kwa nyumba he lets it all out. Why? Because sisi kama madem, we don't give them that chance. Haupati mwanaume wako time ya kujitoa, kuwa, like, let them be vulnerable, let me say like that, because men are not allowed to be vulnerable. They're supposed to be strong. Wao ni wanaume. Wewe ni mwanaume, why are you crying, why are you weak? Wewe ni mwanaume, it is not supposed to be. Let your man be vulnerable. Let him explain himself. Let him cry out his fears. Let him shed that skin of courage when he does not feel like he's courageous enough. Because the fact that sisi wanawake or the society has pushed men to act like strong people, it push these men to do things that are not desirable. You can imagine mwanaume wako hata hana job, but because he knows if he tells you he's been fired, ama amekuwa laid down, ama whatever happened at work, what you're going to do is shout at him, make him feel like he's less a man now that he's not working, make him feel like he's not worthy of you. Yet wewe saizi ukakuwa ni wewe umefutwa job, you'll come to him expecting ukimwambia umefutwa job afanye nini, akubembeleza kwambia oh, baby girl, it's going to be a lot. Why not do the same for your man? Why let him feel like him being jobless or him not meeting one of his goals in life inamfanya kuwe weakling? You're supposed to be a strong pillar. Make him feel like he can do it, because male depression is a thing, and slowly by slowly it is encroaching the male population, because the norm, men are not supposed to be weak, men are not supposed to show emotions, men are not supposed to cry. Wewe mwanaume wako akilia, you view him as a weakling. You even call them simps. We've branded them names, by the way. They're now called simps when a man cries. I mean, when a man cries, it means that whatever it is that made him shed that tear was imemguza mahali, it was a deep cut. So instead of being there and encouraging him, making him see that better days are coming, what you do is push him to the wall and make him feel like he's not supposed to do that. And that is where we women as we fail in relationships, in homesteads, even mothers, parents who tuna fail when it comes to raising boy childs, because you make them feel like hawafai kuji-express. They're not supposed to show when they are in pain. They're not supposed to show when they do not have it all. Lazima wakue compact, akona kila kitu in set. It's not supposed to be like that. The same way to treat girls and making them feel like sometimes life huenda even is the same way we are supposed to show the boys, because wanaume when depression takes all of them, tutabaki na kina nani? Ladies only. Yo, let's style up. Male depression is a thing. Let's stop it. If you can't, and you don't have to advise your man when he talks. Just listen to him. Listening, by the way, it cures a lot. Because the moment I come to you, I tell you my problems, I let out my fears, I cry, you let me cry. Si unasema ati sasa unalia nini? Let me cry. It helps. It does not solve the problem, but it helps. And help is what we are aiming at. We are not aiming at eradicating the problem totally. So, what I'm saying is, tafadhali, let's embrace male vulnerability. Let our men open up. Let them speak up. Let them be emotional. Let them show how they feel. Let them cry if need be. Yeah.